This is going to be an absolute clinic. The reason this is a main event is because I'm probably not going to have much of a voice left because I know these two too well. And this is going to be an absolute insane matchup. Two of the absolute best youth fighters in the world, rising stars if you would, who have been taking names and raising eyebrows for quite some time, are getting ready to go one-on-one in an Ironman match. And this is going to be a clinic, folks. Two of the toughest young men, and let me tell you what this is going to be. It's going to be hellacious. Both of these young men have similar backgrounds and styles. They're going here to Melbourne, Australia for this one. I just said that. Indeed it is. And here comes the challenger. Oh boy. It's time for the King of Bling to make his way to the ring. Look out. Oh my. Big E himself, Elijah Furton, the King of Bling, making his way to the ring. What an interesting attire this is. Want to talk about living the gimmick. Tremendous young man. I'm very happy to say he'll be coming back to the F4L headquarters podcast soon to join me for a watch along, as we're going to look back in 2023 at some of his best highlights. Of course, he's getting ready to go up against a young man who also is scheduled to have one as well. Oh, Big E, a little bit of a different attire today. And it's time for lights, camera, action, Jaxson Baker. As the champion makes his way to the ring. And the fans here know this young man all too well. Respected around locker rooms everywhere. Even here in Melbourne, Australia, they're ready for lights, camera, action, Jaxson Baker, as he makes his way to the ring. He is your BA MMA Grand Prix champion, current, in a plethora of individuals in a growing roster. Tremendous ovation here in Melbourne for Jaxson Baker. Oh, look at that. Talk about glitz and glamour. And folks, let me tell you, he lives up to the hype. His opponent tonight is someone also who likes to live up to the hype. Goodness gracious. Elijah Furton's been hitting the gym, as you can see. He's got his chain locked in, the King of Bling does. Action Jaxson Baker, ready for action. The legitimate toughest young man out of Missouri. And is your BA MMA Grand Prix champion. These two have obviously met before in the ring, and this is going to be another one. This is an Ironman match, and that will also counterpoint, so there will be no discrepancies for the winner here. And then, of course, on the 14th, we'll find out who will be the next challenger. Here we go. And Jaxson Baker starting things off. Fireman carry position. Watch out. Power bomb to the outside. As you can see, 20 minutes is on the clock. And Baker, oh, he's going for that rear naked choke. This is Jackson's meat and potatoes right here. I mean, Big E does the similar maneuver. And Baker getting elbows to the ribs and an elbow to the face courtesy of the King of Bling, who sends him back into the ring. Uh-oh, Baker caught him. He's not going to let up. He's got it locked in again. And Big E's got to be careful here. Again, Ironman matches are simple, folks. Whoever gets the most pinfall submissions within that time period. There's also pinfalls and submissions here. Will become will retain, and whoever has the most points at the end will be the champion. Most falls. And now Big E, half and half suplex, tossing Baker around. Uh-oh, watch out. A little dose of his own medicine, perhaps. I was going to say, Furton does a similar maneuver, and Baker's a hurting unit as Furton goes to the outside. Kendo stick in hand. Yeah, there are no rules, but Baker catches him in a stunner. What a move there into the cover. Both these young men are also tremendous wrestlers as well. And Baker, the champion, gets the first fall. Elijah rolls through. Baker, nice side slam there. Almost a Uranagi throw. And now nailing Big E with the kendo stick. Down goes Furton. And the King of Bling having a hard time. Oh, the Superman punch. Catches Baker right on the temple, but gets a 1 count only. Uh-oh. Oh, and there it is again. There's a stutter of his own into the cover. Little monkey see, monkey do. And Baker has fallen now 1 fall apiece. Furton with a point, Baker with a point. And a right hand. And another right hand with hands of stone, and brings Baker in the hard way, one-handed. Baker rolls through, catches him with a kick into the cover. And Baker picks up another fall. Goes to the outside, kendo stick in hand. And here comes Furton, catches him with a right hand. And sends Baker into the lights and down to the mat. Big knee strike. Furton looks like he's more ready to go for a night out on the town. Oh, there's another stunner by Furton. And he has tied it up again. And a big right hand. Down goes Baker. And another right hand. There's big kicks there. Big knee strike. And that is where the that's kind of going to be the difference. Uh-oh, Kimura now. That's a Kimura lock. They have a similar standard style in foundation, as they both are trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and also have a background in wrestling. However, Big E also does boxing and kickboxing as well. And Baker now finding out just how hard those kicks are. Watch out. And again. And Furton picks up by a point. Can't count Baker out. Baker's double tough, folks. Don't count him out in a minute. Watch out. And there's that rear naked choke that he does. That is a high angle rear naked choke that Baker has, and that's a fall. That's another submission for Baker. It's tied up again with 14 minutes. Look at that. Charlie horse. And the kick to the gut now. Watch out. Oh my, what a DDT there by Furton. And the king of Bling now. Kendo stick in hand. Baker nips up. And they watch out. Oh, and again. Using Baker's own momentum against him, that one. And Big E pulls ahead by one fall. Big right hand. Jawbreaker for Baker. Oh, and a headbutt. How about that? Running headbutt by Jaxson Baker. And now using the top rope as a choke device. Kick to the gut. And Baker now, he's got him up. And there's the rear naked choke again. Furton can't get to the ropes. And that's a fall. That's a point. Baker gets the submission, and that's a 4-all. And our big right hand and a forearm shot catches him with a kick to the head. Follows up with a cover. And there it is. Uh-oh. And he's up again. And the champion is looking to get some distance between himself and his challenger. And that's a submission. And Baker now is up 4-6. And Big E has got to dig down deep. And Baker with another kendo stick. Furton goes to the outside. And back in. Oh, he's confused Baker. And now he's got him up. And there it is again. And the rope saving the fall. And Big E not about to let that foot stop him from anything. Beautiful butterfly suplex. And Big E is firing up. Big right hand. Not a lot of wasted movement you're going to see on either one of these young men. Big right hand. And Elijah now trying to relocate the knee structure of Jaxson Baker. Uh-oh. He's on the outside. Falls do count out there. Oh, no. Into the cover. And there it is. And Big E is only down by one now. Sending Baker into the corner. This is West Coast versus the Midwest. Oh. That was a Russian leg sweep on the barricade, which isn't feeling too good at all. And now Baker, oh no, come on. And Elijah Furton now trying to relocate the shoulder structure of Jaxson Baker. And Baker fires back and throws Elijah down to the opposite corner. Give himself a little bit of leeway. Uh-oh. Oh, what a beautiful step-up enziguri by the king of Bling. Uh-oh. Baseball bat now. Oh. Thankfully, Baker had an answer for it. But he's got Big E up. Oh, no. Death Valley driver. Both of these young men are digging down into their arsenal of things that they can do to each other in order to get the advantage and to get the win. And up again into the rear naked choke. And that is another submission for Baker to go up 2 falls. With 9 minutes and 47 seconds left. Don't think that this thing is over yet, folks. There's still plenty of time. Beautiful belly-to-belly throw as Furton sends Baker back into the ring. Calling elbow tie-up. Send over the top rope to the outside. Baker's back up again. Looking for a toy. It's a chair, and Big E had it scouted, but Baker had a... Oh, no. Oh, and Big E, he catches him. And that's going to be a fall as Baker is only up by 1. Kick to the gut. And Big E with a right hand to the gut. And a big another one. Watch out. What a beautiful cross arm bar. Out of nowhere. I don't know where that came from. Catches him with a beautiful cross arm bar out of nowhere. No transition. And Baker's back up. And nails Big E with the chair. That'll slow things down. And there's a cover. And that's a fall. He's up by 2 again. With 8 minutes and 23 seconds left. Big E sent into the ring. Baker going back to the chair. Furton's firing up. You might want to pay attention. Oh, and Baker just nailed him. Big E's back up and a right hand. And again a right hand. Judo throw. I think he thinks he's already done. And he goes for a fall and is still down by 1 point. And now, oh no. And there, again, the Furton solution. And that's a fall, and they are tied up at 7 minutes and 36 seconds left. 8 falls apiece. Big clubbing blow in the corner. Oh, and a flying right hand. Beautiful. They will leave nothing left on the table. Jawbreaker by Baker. And a clothesline. Beautiful takedown there. Now looking for another toy. It's a hockey stick. Furton trying to shake the cobwebs, and Baker just nailed him and continues to wail on him with the hockey stick. And Big E getting wailed on with that hockey stick. You can see the welts on his ribs. Uh-oh, watch out. And Baker into the rear naked choke. And Big E is human, folks. Let's remember that. He might be tough as Baker is, as everyone else is, but human they are. Back again with the hockey stick, but Big E, what a beautiful transition. Catches him with a Kimura out of nowhere. Where did that even come from? And that is yet another fall for Jaxson, for Big E. And again, a fall. A rear naked choke again, locked in, this time by Baker. Furton's up by 1, and they're tied up at 10 apiece again. 5 minutes, 36 seconds left. Elbow strikes. Down goes Furton. Caught elbow tie up. Sends Big E back into the ring. Here comes Baker. Misses a close. Oh. Uh-oh, he's back up. The right hand. And another one. And a hook. Look at this. Unique maneuver there by Jaxson Baker. And a kick to the head. And Baker leaving nothing to challenge or nothing to risk. Flying, launches himself at Big E and into the cover. Hey, sometimes you gotta dig down deep and pull out anything you can do to pull anything up. The champion's got the 1 point advantage, and there's a dragon snap suplex. Uh-oh. Kendo stick in hand, and he nails Big E coming in. Big E returns the favor to the ribs and across the back. And now Furton lighting up Baker. Kicks everywhere. And right down he goes. High Red District drops an elbow to the lower back. And that's a fall. Baker with the submission. And again, 3 minutes, 9 seconds left. 12 for Baker, 11 for Furton. Headbutt. And a toss. Furton rolling to the outside. Baker going to the high rent district. Oh my goodness. Flying DDT, leaving nothing to chance rather. And now has pulled ahead by 2 points. And Furton fires back. Baker fires back. Furton into the Kimura. And that is a point for Big E. 12. Can't follow up. Slew of headbutts. Down goes Baker. And a right hook. Baker's up by 2 points. Furton picks up a point. And into a Kimura with 49 seconds. Oh no. You've got to be kidding me. Can Baker hang on? Baker is in the middle of the ring, trying to withstand the onslaught. And Baker takes down Furton. These two are battered and bruised. Sends Furton out of the ring. 13 seconds, 12 seconds left. Baseball bat in hand into the ribs. Into the cover. And that's it. Baker wins regardless. Time has run out. What a war between two of the toughest young men on the roster. Absolutely barbaric, leaving nothing to chance, putting on a clinic and showing people what drive and determination is. Holy cow. Look at this. Absolute clinic put on by two of the toughest humans on the roster. And folks, there is many, many more of them. Holy cow. Unbelievable. What an absolute clinic. Incredible. Action. Jaxson Baker retains the title. And what a match it was. May all your dreams come